Hi all, I, Ramit Bhattacharya, will be talking about our work Ontosphere, a tool to ease the ontology development process in this video. At first, we will be looking a bit about OWL. OWL. OWL is the knowledge representation language used in building ontologies. There are three types of entities in OWL: class or concepts. Classes describe concepts in the domain. A class of wine represents the entire concept of wines. A class can have subclasses for more specific representation. Now, for example, red wine is a subclass of wine. Similarly, white wine is also a subclass of wine. Properties. Properties are also known as roles. Roles connect one class with another or an individual with another individual. For example, a role can connect a person to their first name. Instances or individuals. They are the constants in this domain. For example, a Mary is a woman, Julie is a parent. Here, Mary is the instance of the class woman, while Julie is the instance of the class parent. Now, in this, we can see a picture of an ontology. Here, we can see that person, relative, man, child, woman, parent, sibling, uncle, nephew, niece, all are classes, while relative is a subclass of person, whereas uncle is a subclass of relative. All these subclass, like relative is a subclass, uncle is a subclass of relative, or even this can be described by the properties, like person having a first name. Now, our work help in building these ontologies by recommending terms at real times. We have developed a Protege plugin for the same. This picture shows the Protege window with Ontosphere plugin. Here in the left hand side we can see the classes where child, man, parent are subclasses of class person, while on the right hand side we see the Ontosphere plugin feature buttons. Here we can also see that Axiom recommendation window has been opened up, where Axiom recommendation for class person has been shown. But this is an overall feature description or the plugin description. Now moving forward, Ontosphere feature. Ontosphere actually consists of 5 features like class and property and vocabulary recommendation. Ontosphere recommends class, property and vocabulary names from LOV and BioPortal to the developers. Similarly, for naming convention recommendation, Ontosphere actually checks whether the classes or the entities have been named following the WWW conventions. So the human being is recommended instead of human being, be human and 1234 being, after removing all the digits, special characters and using the camel case convention axiom recommendation. Ontosphere can recommend axioms such as disjointedness among class siblings and property characteristics based on finding a match of the entities in ontology with those in the ontology corpus. Ontosphere features. Ontosphere interacts with the ontology developer and recommends the ontology design patterns. It helps to make the ontology modular. Class hierarchy validation. Ontosphere also validates the class hierarchy based on meta properties like rigidity, identity, and unity. Now, this is the schematic representation of input of Ontosphere features. In these features, in this diagram, we can see what are the inputs necessary for actually using Ontosphere features. Only the classes or the entity's description is necessary, is a mandatory criteria for using Ontosphere features. All the other features like ontology domain, competency questions, human involvement are optional features. Now, for the shortage of time, we will specifically look into 2 features of Ontosphere. One is axiom recommendation and the other is class hierarchy validation. Now, first we will see the definition of axiom. Axioms are basically statements in OWL and are divided into 2 groups. T-box statements, which actually define statements like man is a subclass of person, whereas a box statement which defines statement like person works for organization, where person and organization are classes and these classes are joined by the property name works for. Now, axiom challenges. There are huge number of ontologies that are already available in the web. So, an experienced developer may not be aware of all these ontologies and may have trouble relating the important classes. Also, they may miss some of the important properties like inverse properties, disjointedness among siblings, etc. To do away with this, we have developed axiom recommendation feature of Ontosphere. Ontosphere can actually retrieve axioms from the ontology which has the closest match with the current ontology. For this, we have indexed several datasets like Manchester Owl corpus, Oxford Owl corpus, Bioportal, etc. And Ontosphere retrieves the axioms in tuple form. Similarly, it will also remind the user about axioms such as disjointedness among class siblings and property characteristics that were missed or overlooked. This is the picture of Ontosphere recommendation of axioms. Here person class, for selecting person class, we guess a recommendation like person has URI nomicity 2005731. As we can see, this is the tuple form that we have been talking about. Now class hierarchy validation. So let us take us two examples of classes like student is a superclass of person. Similarly, social entity is a subclass of group of people. The above examples may look correct for class hierarchy validation, but they are not. As student is negatively rigid while person is positively rigid, the first one is not a valid subclass hierarchy. Secondly, the social entity is a positive unity, where positively unity, while group of people is negatively unity. So it is also wrong. Wrong. It also shows wrong subclass validation, a subclass hierarchy. But we will look into the definition of these features in the next slides. Rigidity. A property is rigid if all its essential possible instances cannot cease to exist in future. For example, having a brain is a rigid property for human being, but it is not a rigid property for developing an ontology of Wizard of Oz. Or student will cease to exist as a student in the future, not a person. So the first example that we have seen, that student is a superclass of person, is wrong. Similarly, identity. Identity constraint is the criteria we use to answer questions like, is that my dog? Two objects are identical if they are same, or for two different objects, we usually check whether the objects have the same essential properties or not. Unity constraint checks whether properties have whole as a instances or not. For example, you cannot have a water as a superclass for ocean. Yes. Now challenges. To correctly define a class hierarchy, a developer has to correctly define all the meta properties, rigidity, unity, and identity. A developer, specifically a novice one, may not be aware of these class characteristics. Ontosphere assume this and makes that and do the way with these challenges. Class hierarchy validation. For class hierarchy validation, we actually ask questions from the users like, do the instances of the class cease to exist in the future? This is the rigidity criteria. Are the superclass and the subclass identical, like identity criteria? Or is the subclass was a whole part of the whole class for unity criteria? The table shows the values of the rigidity, unity, and identity property used by Ontosphere for class hierarchy validation. So an identity positive and negative class should, the positive subclass value should be negative and positive. But an identity negative superclass can have a possible subclass value of negative only. This above picture shows the class hierarchy validation. This actually shows all the entities that are described in the OntoClean paper. We have used them. For the other entities that are not described in Ontosphere paper, OntoClean paper, we have used this question answer form. Evaluation. 15 users have been asked to evaluate Ontosphere features on a rating ranking from 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. So based on this, we can see that 85% of the users were happy with Ontosphere results, and 86.7% of them, specifically 13 of them, have said that Ontosphere saves modeling time. Ontosphere is available in the following GitHub link, and these are the complete recommendations. Thank you for your time.